Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room Recap for Friday, May the 4th. My name is Barry Enerson, moderator of your trading room. Questions for me, use this email address. Link to get into the free room. You don't have to be a member of Trade Ideas to enter into our trading room. And this is a link for subscription to Trade Ideas. There is a 15% promo code there, good for 15% off the first month of either standard or premium, or the whole year off standard and premium. And I open the room typically around 9 o'clock Eastern Time. That's when I start to share my screen. I get live on the mic about 9:05. Go to 3:30 Monday to Thursdays and 3 o'clock on Fridays. All right. Not a huge quantity of trades for me today, but certainly quality over quantity. So this is the one that I took today that really worked out nicely for me. Now, the reason I saw this was from my evening scan, all right? This was from yesterday. Take a look at the daily chart. So you see what happened yesterday. I'm a little surprised. Let's see, 59.90. Okay, I guess that is within 10% of the high. So this showed up because this stock closed near the high of the day, and it had the sufficient volume and all of that stuff. Okay, so that's why it showed up as a stock that I wanted to follow today. And so it appeared in the alert window that I created to track those stocks the next day. And now it had the big pop. This was after hours action. So actually this was an earnings play. All right, so this is the, it actually says that oh, just a minute. I know it's wrong. Just one second. Thinking, wait a minute, that's not an earnings play. Okay, let me just type it in again. Okay, so this was an earnings play after hours, all right? So you see the reaction after hours really, popped up and then came down. Zero reaction pre-market. Again, the mauve area is after hours yesterday. There is no tan area right here, so there was no action in the pre-market, which was a little bit strange for a stock that did this. So anyway, bottom line is, I typically never trade the first 15 minutes. I let things settle down. I ended up taking the trade just over the whole number, 63.05. It also appeared in my options play magic, which was on fire today. Where did it appear? Let's see if I can find it. It was a little bit later than that. There it is, 10.20, 64. So actually, it appeared at 64.31. So, oh yeah, so that's about $1 later after it appeared in my personal scan. Anyway, got into the trade right here. Took some out here. Took some out here. That was over $1, 64.39. That was my top sell, 63 from 63.05. So that was a really nice trade. Why I really liked it is that look what it did. Really no pullback until right here. So that really worked out well for me. Lots of great trades in the room today. I'm not saying I was distracted, but I do have other things that I have to do. Shake is one that I probably should have taken right off the bat. Shake Shack had earnings after hours yesterday. It held its gains in the pre-market. One of the reasons I didn't take it is I have tried to trade Shake Shack before. I've found it a little too whippy. Of course, the day I say no, look what it does. It just, there's really no whip in that. It was just straight up. Also got alerted on the options play magic right here at 9:39 at 56.08. So, it took this to got right to the top there, which would have been fine because, I don't like to trade the first 15 minutes anyway. But even from there, 56.08, it hit a high of 59. So almost $2.50 or so. But we had a lot of, again, if you want my options play magic, just ask me for it. And I'm in this one right now. Starting to move. Excel took a little while. Came in at, let's see where the original alert was. Where are you? Here you are, 12:09 at 22.16. Took a little while. It was popping around. I wanted to wait for it to get positive for the day. At this point, you can see it was still under. There's where it closed yesterday. So I wanted to wait for it to get over that, to get positive. So I took the trade at 22.26. Yeah, but right about there. So we'll see what happens. It's moving up pretty nicely now, and it came again at the alert from the options play Magic was at 22.16, which was still I think 6 cents under the close yesterday. So that's why I wanted to wait for it to get above yesterday's close. The one trade that didn't work, but again, we talk about this a lot. Got this from Vicky Scan, and only one alert today from it. ACET looked promising actually. It's an earnings play for a cheap one. What I really liked about it though was the daily chart. And look what could have happened, had it really wanted to continue. Look at the void here. So just didn't happen. Now, I will keep this on in fact, I'm going to heart this one, put it in my like symbol list, because this could, be the start of something that might continue the next day, next week. Never know. Because if it does, look at the potential void fill. But the bottom line, let's get back to the 15-minute chart. I ended up taking the trade at 266. Took the trade right here. Now it had a nice little pop. I thought, okay, this is going. But then it pulled back, and I got out of the trade with a 9-cent loss. Now, there have been several people in the room that have talked about kind of catastrophic losses that they've had, and there's only two reasons for it. First of all, you're taking way too many shares, number one, especially if you're a new trader. Now, I say way too many shares. 5,000 shares, if you've got $1 million account, is not too many shares, obviously. But 5,000 shares, if you've got a $25,000 account, is way too many shares. I don't almost care what the price of unless it's a 1 cent stock. But the problem is that, you go down a dime, you're down $500. Most people, I bet, in this room do not want to risk $500 on a play. So I just caution you. What I do, I basically took, I lost 9 cents on the trade. We're not going to discuss what my account size or anything like that is, but, I'm not going to let it go down, down, out of ego, thinking, oh, it's got to come back. I couldn't have been wrong on my entry. I was a little early, so it'll come back. Yeah, I may have been early. That's why I get out with a manageable loss. And then if it popped back, I always have the opportunity to get back in it. It never popped back. So anyway, that's just, I don't teach trading, but we do talk about that all in the room. Risk management is just huge. You don't want to, take a big loss on anything. You just want to have a stop in place, get out at your stop, and move on. All right, everybody, I want to get back into the room and check out how my Excel is doing. I know it's still up, so we'll see if it has any more oomph into it. And so let me just bring back the capture program. And again, any questions for me, this is the email address you can use. This is a link for the free trading room, and this is a link for a subscription. I'll open the room at 9 o'clock Monday morning, and that's when I start to share my screen. I get live on the mic at 9:05. So I hope everybody has a great weekend, and we'll see you bright and early in our trading room Monday morning. Bye-bye.